God damn it.
That's all right. Re-up. Get another one going.
We got 300 out of them niggas, bro.
Yep. Get another one running. That's 300 off one though. Is insane.
Yeah, I've been trying to duplicate that ever since. I swear, ever since I've been trying to duplicate the same shit. It's been hard. I've been getting like 2K, or we've been getting 2K or 3K, but it's hard to duplicate 220,000. That shit.
Who knows? It may ramp up like next week. You never know.
Yeah, because that one was literally like 2K for like 5 days, and then for like 2 days, and then before you know it, it's just nigga Todd texted me, Carl, what the fuck did you do? I'm like, bro, what you talking about?
I was like, bro, I said I woke up. I noticed we was gonna go crazy when it hit like 600. I was like, I woke up. I was like, bro, how we get this much?
Yeah, that's normally how that shit happen with people that start YouTube. They don't see that shit happening overnight. Some shit happens where they get on TV or that somebody shouted them out, then they get like 1,000. I've seen that.
Yeah. So it's crazy. Like we got, like I'm serious. Like then we hit 1K. We're like the channel's automatically monetized. When we hit 1K, we can do ads. We're gonna bring in money from that. Then after that, you're gonna end up obviously the merch. So you're gonna end up making money by at worst by September.
Yeah, get us money.
Ain't that crazy? Like a year in, we getting bro.
Yeah, I mean, when you get that money, you just make that face and just laugh. Like,
and then we gonna like next thing is to try. I think next big thing is just to try to increase what's up, Blake? Is to try to like just totally like improve production too, like get better streaming. Yeah. Like I really want to figure out the OBS thing because that's gonna take us to an entirely different level. I just don't know how to figure it out.
Yeah, it's levels for streaming when you start off businesses and streaming and podcasts, whatever. You'll notice, like, I'm trying to think of one. You will notice that one podcast you might have watched 5 years ago, but then as they start increasing their years, it looks different because you can afford to, get
and they're reinvest. Like the biggest thing too, we talked about this was just reinvesting. They're just reinvesting and putting money back in the podcast. So that's the biggest thing. We gonna like the places we can take this into is off the chain. So we like I'm literally we can hit 1K by September or whatever. Who knows? Because like I said, that short may revamp. So
yeah, I don't know. I'm not here to quicker than that, boy. It might be by the end of the month. Might be by next. See,
what's up, Blake?
That nigga froze like a motherfucker. What's up?
Was it just me or did you freeze?
Look at that. I gotta get a screenshot of this shit. Hold up.
Are you enjoying your ice mountain?
Yeah, by next week. You'll never know though. But for me,
man, I don't know what kind of version this bottle is. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's a different version. They got a different tag on here. It still tastes
water.
Is it taste any different?
Man, no, it still tastes good. You know what I'm saying?
You got sparkling water in that bottle.
Water, y'all need to go. I know y'all don't.
I never seen it look like that, Blake.
I know y'all don't be drinking y'all water. I know I'm looking at you, Carl. Nasty nigga. I know you don't be drinking your water, so you need to get on it.
Carl got that big old water jug. Remember he showed us on Saturday?
Uh-huh.
I need to get like y'all and get back on my water.
Y'all not froze? Y'all froze?
It's freezing like every 5 seconds for you, then it's freezing for me, then it's freezing for Blake. I think Blake's the cleanest so far. We'll see what we're able to
do. Yeah, I chopped up. Yeah, since it was like I was like, I don't know what y'all saying.
Then this nigga light turned off. Technology. I feel like technology is not going to be on our side this episode. Let me hit record, fellas. Let's get this thing started. Carl's currently frozen, but we're gonna make do with what we got because I think a lot of people have internet issues right now in St. Louis. But don't forget to sub to the channel if you're watching.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not on today.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Ooh, that was loud.
Yeah, we're loud. Okay, let me figure this one out. Carl's like, is Carl freezing for you again?
Yeah, he freezing. Yeah, that's sweaty ass. Damn, Carl, you sweat?
Nigga, it's not. What are you talking about?
Are you sweat? What's your face?
It's just the light.
Your face hella shiny.
Nigga, it's the light. You don't see this light right behind me?
I see it, but you got a shiny face.
Carl,
lazy eye dog, motherfucker. Go
ahead. He's sweating just sitting down.
This is gonna be one of those episodes, Blake, where we cannot talk over you because your audio is choppy again.
All right.
Let me make sure it's not my Wi-Fi.
Let me go ahead and put this link out too for these people.
Yeah, I just put the link out.
I'm mad. I hope nothing goes wrong with this one because this is supposed to be a really fun episode, so we can just bash each other's hot takes.
Okay, now my internet cool. It's connected. My phone is cool.
Bro.
Huh?
I said, never mind.
Uh-oh, we got a dog catcher making jokes.
Dog catcher.
What is that? That atomic dog?
There ain't no atomic dog. I got it off of. Is that? I don't know what it's off of, but I got that off of Friday.
Oh no,
I think we clearing up.
Clearing up.
I hope.
Should I hit record? We'll see what happens. All right, people. This is attempt number 2 to record. We're having a bunch of internet issues, but we're gonna make do. First of all, I do want to say thank y'all for getting us to what are we at right now? 739 subs.
Yeah, 7. We might be at 740. You never know.
Who knows? So where are we at? Last episode? I think we were like 500 something last episode or 600 something last episode.
Last episode we was at because when did we last record? Saturday?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so we was at 5. We was at 5 something.
Yeah. Crazy.
520, 540.
So we went from like 400 at the beginning of this day last week to like now almost 750, which is insane. So that, you know what that means. New things coming to the pod. We promised y'all we're going to start doing the community posts. We're working on merch this Friday. We're finna meet up at Starbucks and have another merch brainstorm. Well, we had our merch brainstorming thing a couple months ago. Now we finna actually put those designs on paper and get them on some products. And we're going to put our store together, which I'm very excited about. And next up is 1,000 subs. And with 1,000 subs, a lot of stuff's coming. We're going to get monetized, whole bunch of stuff. So we leveling up, and it's really dope to see it because we're literally like a year in. I think we started, around this time or a little later, like late in July, pretty much last year. And so for us to be where we're at right now, I think we expected to just be around 500 subs at this point. So for us to be at 739, for some people, it may seem like an insignificant number, but it means a lot to us because we put a lot of work into it and we are definitely exceeding our own expectations. So shout out to us, shout out to ourselves, and we got a lot of stuff in store for y'all. Anything else you want to say about that?
God is very good. Thank God for the subs and all that. I love it.
Carl, you got anything you want to? Carl was the MVP Carl was hell as the MVP because Carl been putting in overtime on them short. Like every short y'all see in the feed, Carl put them all up in there.
See, I don't like to take credit, but I'm gonna take it. I'm just playing. It's all a grind. We all had something to do with it. Don't just put it on me. I'm not a me guy. I'm a team player. Don't put it all on me.
No, he 2018 LeBron does, bro. He carried us this last week or so because I ain't been able to crack like 1K on some of the shorts I posted, but he did one. He went and located one that got like, what's it sitting at, like 200K right now, a little more than that.
Yeah. But don't just credit me. We all part of this.
That's hot.
Don't say that, but yeah, we all a part of this.
No, I'm talking about the short that's at 200K. That is hot. Take credit for what you're doing, Carl.
Okay, I'm gonna take credit for it, but you all had something to do with it also. Shout out
to John Nichols for telling us about the YouTube shorts, because if he didn't tell us about that, like that literally is the reason we're at right now. So shout out to John. I need to hit him back up and let him know that we're nearly at 1K. Blake, can I ask what's funny?
Nothing.
You can say it, man.
I'm just saying, right on John.
It's a free space. It's what they say. It's a safe space. If you want to say something, you can say it. You last episode you said the craziest thing imaginable. So right now it's like not even.
Ooh, yes, you did. Good Lord.
Yeah. So why are you ashamed to talk now?
I'm not ashamed. All I said was right on John. Appreciate you, John.
Okay. You the one who gave us the game. Hope I don't see no sarcasm. I'll go text him. See what he say then.
Blake ain't gonna be on the next episode. It's gonna be 2 niggas on here. They gonna ask us where Blake is. I don't know.
I don't know where Blake at. So Carl, so this episode I'm excited about because basically I got no real structure, no real topics. I mean, obviously free agency is still lingering. There are some trades on the table. There's still I thought the Kevin Durant thing was going to end up happening at this point, but obviously it's not happening. The Donovan Mitchell thing looks like it's heating up, but I don't want to spend time talking about Utah again because I'm tired of it. But today we're going to talk about, we're just going to give literally randomly, just do our hottest takes. If we have hot takes or whatever we want to get off our chest, we just going to give them. And no real structure or whatever you got in your mind or whatever, as far as basketball goes, just put it on the table. I know Carl prematurely had a couple of issues with some of mine. I think there was some I posted on my IG the other day. Go ahead, tell the people what I posted, because what I said wasn't even that crazy. A lot of people think it, but go ahead.
What did you say? Because I kind of remember, but he was like, did you call Kobe the GOAT, or did you say, or was it something like, is it crazy, or were you asking the question, is it crazy if we call Kobe the greatest of all time, something like that? Because I really don't remember.
I don't think it was that, because if you would have called Kobe the GOAT, I would have had to check him.
Let's do it. So what the statement I made was, so I always say this when we're talking about all-time greats, there's the legacy argument. Jordan wins the legacy argument by default. It was almost a perfect NBA career. And then you kind of look at some of the things he did as far as, like, if he didn't go play baseball, we're talking probably one more championship, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Or we're talking, like, what was that podcast manager's name or GM that cleared the table after 98?
Not the fat. Sorry. The bigger fella.
Yeah, Jerry Krause. Like, if he didn't clear table after 98, who knows what he? So Jordan, as far as legacy goes, is going to be Michael Jordan being the GOAT, right? To me, as far as if we're just talking game, and this is what I've been saying for a very long time, we're just talking pure game, right? Kobe's the best to me. If we're just talking pure game, what I've been saying for the longest time, it's the Kyrie thing too. Like, if we're just talking pure game, Kyrie is the most skilled point guard ever. You can argue Steph, you know what I mean? You can make that argument, and you can argue Jordan as far as most skilled ever. But what I said was, I think Kobe, because I think Kobe was an extension offensively of what Jordan was. It's not crazy, and a lot of people think that if we're just talking skill and we're just talking eye test, like, you just have to look at it. Kobe's handle was better. Kobe's game outside of the three-point line was just better. I mean, it just was. There's really anybody can go, like, and also just let's go take Jordan's best season, which was 91, 92. He'll say it's from an individual standpoint, it was his best season. And then compare that to Kobe's 2002, 2003. Just go watch it. And then just go tell me who you think the better basketball player was at their peak. It's close, but I'm going to go Kobe. So that's what my take on that was. And it's not crazy because hell of people say it.
Go ahead, Blake.
I don't know if you, real quick, Carl, before you say something, because I don't know if you noticed, but the internet was a little bit lagging. So even the servers knew you was spewing some nonsense. So, but go ahead, Carl. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying you go ahead because Mike your boy. So I was giving you the opportunity.
Yeah, he was.
That's what I was saying.
I've heard him in this he's more skilled than Michael and all that mess. I don't know where he gets this from. I don't know where this comes from. Where if he's trying to stir up some controversy, but I respect Kobe's game. I think Kobe is top 3 ever. If your list doesn't go Mike, LeBron, and then Kobe, then you don't know basketball. But to me personally, I think that Michael Jordan is the most skilled basketball player to ever play game of basketball.
So Carl, quick thing I want to point out here. Just quick thing. Okay.
He ain't even give no point. No.
I just hear this is my thing when it comes to the sports debates. I would so
it's straight.
saying
yeah.
I wish your audio wasn't so laggy so we can talk over each other, bro. I wish it wasn't. But what I was saying was the consistent. This is the thing with Blake. This is what Blake do. If I give my argument, his argument just gonna be, well, I think the opposite, and that's just what I think. What's your argument? Why is Jordan more skilled than Kobe? Just tell me.
It's what else do I have to say? Michael Jordan was doing shit niggas was doing what Michael Jordan was doing 30 years.
You stupid.
Niggas wasn't even seeing it. He was doing stuff 30 years ago.
This nigga said Michael Jordan was doing shit with niggas weren't even thinking about doing it.
It's still not an argument. It's still not. Just let's go break down game. Let's go. Just compare. Yeah. Let's go ahead, Carl. Just go ahead, Carl.
I personally think it's not crazy, but I personally just think Michael Jordan is better because he's just a more efficient scorer.
Mm-hmm.
But you can put in, okay, Kobe took threes, and threes were more of a thing that players like of his caliber probably thought of in the mid 2000s. But in the 90s, only 3-point shooters really shot threes. Just regular guards didn't really shoot threes because I can tell you, well, it's one finals performance that sticks out to me. Well, I think it was 08?
92.
Yeah, I'm talking about for Kobe.
Okay.
I'm talking about for Kobe. Yeah. Because I don't know if Jordan would have shot it's possible, but I don't know if Jordan would have shot, and they won the series versus Boston. He had 25 points per game, but he shot 40% from the field. I don't know if Michael Jordan only shoot 40%. I could see him shooting 45 or more %. So it basically comes down to me. I just think Michael Jordan was a more efficient scorer. So I would take efficient score over a person that just kind of shoots sometimes too much, to me, in my opinion. Sometimes he can just kind of shot too much. But on the other end, though, he was a better defensive player, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
I
can see both, but I would just take because you got to think about Kobe he has one MVP in the regular season, but he probably, let's be honest, he probably should have had like 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm. Like 2002, 2003, he should have been MVP.
Yeah, but Jordan got like 5 of them. So it's just like, you can, if you're factoring in legacy, obviously, like you said, Jordan go win. But if you factor in just like straight up skill, you can debate that any day. So I'm kind of more in the middle now, and I'm thinking about it. But I'm always going to take the more efficient player, which is Michael Jordan, over the player that's not as efficient, to answer your question.
My kind of argument to the efficiency thing was Kobe's game, I think, and this is going to sound crazy, but Kobe lost his athleticism earlier than Jordan did. Jordan never really lost. I mean, he never really, there wasn't an injury that took away. Huh?
Well, no, that is kind of true. I think Jordan, I wouldn't say he lost that athleticism. I say he wasn't really as reliant as he was early in his career on it.
It deteriorated, but it wasn't taken from him. Kobe's athleticism Kobe had knee issues. Jordan didn't have consistent injuries that took away his athleticism. He just got older. We're talking mid 90s is kind of when, he still had it, but it kind of went away. Kobe lost it a lot earlier in his career. So I think he had to become more jump shot reliant around that later part. That's when the efficiency kind of started coming in. I got to go back and look at the percentages. But to me, efficiency, we're just talking skill. Efficiency doesn't tell the whole story for me. I'm just talking, we're just talking eye test and we're talking game. It's literally as simple as I want you to just go watch. I always said, just go. I'm going to link this in the chat for y'all. 2002, 2003 Kobe. Just go watch it. Yeah, just go watch it, and then just go tell me if Jordan could was doing those similar things. And we're talking ball handling, we're talking mid-range game. If we're talking just the complete package, he was just a more complete. He had the most complete offensive game in 2000. Obviously outside of passing, we're just talking scoring. What he's not going to argue. All he's going to do is say, "No, Jordan did it." That's what he's going to say.
I'm going to argue because I can think of a couple years where Jordan did that same thing. Not even. I can go from 86 probably to 86 to about 92. He was doing that thing. He was doing it on a nightly basis. So let's not.
What you mean, like assists or rebounding? What you mean?
Assists, rebounding, defensively, scoring. He was doing it all.
You know what game means?
Yeah, no, but I was my bad time. But I get.
And what you talking about game wise? I know what you're talking about. If I'm putting, when you talk about eye test, we looking at Kobe and Mike. Dog, I gotta take Mike with 10 times out of 10 each time. Honestly, I got to. It's not like a bias thing about it. It's just the way he played the game. It's just so. It's kind of different. It's different looking at different people, different NBA legends such as LeBron. Anybody else. It's just it's they're here and then kind of he's there.
Well, go ahead.
I guess what he's saying Jordan's game did look perfect. It did, but I'm just saying that when we're talking game, I'm just talking literal eye test. There were just things Kobe did in his prime that my argument is there were just things Kobe did at his best that Jordan wasn't doing. My question is this: did Jordan have a better handle than Kobe? Just answer this simple yes or no.
You said a better handle?
That's not a debate at all.
Yeah, I don't think Jordan did. I really never really looked at their highlights for the handle. I don't think Jordan had a better handle than Kobe. But I'm be honest, I can't answer that question. Like I would probably agree with Ty, but I can't say it's like, not close because I haven't paid attention to it. But I got to go back to the tapes. I got you. I'm gonna go back to the tapes.
Y'all got to go look at the tapes. If y'all go look at the tapes, like Carl, go like I'm tonight when we're done with this episode.
I don't want to though. I don't want to.
No, damn. I guess
go ahead.
Go look up 2002-03 Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
And then just come back and then tell me if go look at 91-92 Jordan and it's close. But then just come back and then just tell me who do you think is just from an eye test standpoint, who is just a better player.
But go ahead, Blake.
You can't. You don't even have to look at 92, 93. You can look at the year before that. You can look at 90, 89, any time in those 80s except broke his foot.
I mean, I'm just going by what he thinks his best year is. He thinks his best year was 91, 92. And when Kobe and Jordan compared themselves, Jordan put his 91, 92 up against Kobe's 02, 03. That's why I'm saying 91, 92, because Jordan thinks that's his peak.
Yeah.
I think his peak was 89 to about I'll say like right when he left to go play baseball.
Well, he think his peak was 91, 92.
Yeah, I think
he's saying like just take their best seasons. I see what you're saying, and you can even argue. I mean, I get the 80s thing you mentioned, but I think I don't think that late 80s Jordan was better than that early 90s Jordan because I think he just figured out the game. I think he mastered the game at that point. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they're two. I think it's a little different.
And
because you can say for a skill, Kobe might have had better handles, but I think Michael Jordan is a more superior athlete. Like I think there's no doubt Michael Jordan was more athletic than Kobe, and Kobe was like crazy athletic. I think. Yeah. You think that's? I think Michael Jordan's a better athlete.
Yeah, at their peaks, then Jordan is more athletic than most guys. But like I said, we just talking game. We're just talking, just bucket getting ability, right? Like whose arsenal? Whose arsenal was deeper?
Yeah, no, that's definitely true because he brought the game out a little bit deeper from distance from the 3-point line. But it's just going back to the argument of who's stopping one person from saying Kobe can be the GOAT from a skill standpoint, right? Is that like
that's what I think from a skill standpoint, Kobe is the greatest of all time. That's all I'm saying. From a legacy standpoint, no one's touching Jordan. He was literally probably the most, like you're talking about not losing a championship. You're going 6-6 in the finals, and who knows what you would have done if a bunch of other stuff didn't happen. You're talking about playing within a team system. Like his style was the most conducive to winning, right? Yeah. You're talking about like everything he did was perfect from an NBA standpoint. But just talking game, like if we're talking game 2, my top 5 is going to look a lot different. My top 5, we're just talking pure game. Yeah, nobody from the 60s is going to, even top 10, nobody from the 60s is going to be in there. Wilt, Big O, Bob Cousy, all of them are not going to be a Tim Duncan. None of them are in there. It's going to be a bunch of dudes from this era or early 2000s and a couple of dudes from the 90s. We're just talking game. That's it.
Who your top 5 just game?
Yeah.
As you would say, give it to me.
It's going to be Jordan. It's going to be Kobe. This is no particular order. Jordan, Kobe. I'm going to say AI because you got to think about a dude who's 5'11", could nobody guard him. And he was carrying teams to the finals. Yeah. Then this is going to sound crazy.
Put him in there.
It's going to sound crazy. We're just talking game. We're just talking game.
Put him in there.
Well, obviously LeBron.
T-Mac. Oh, I thought
T-Mac. I was going to say T-Mac, but I didn't want.
Yeah.
But if we're talking, because this is another take I had. I think offensively, I just think T-Mac, Kobe. I saw the tweet. T-Mac, Kobe, Iverson, and Jordan are just on the same tier. We're just talking scoring ability.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually got comments saying people thought if T-Mac stayed healthy, like he had GOAT ability in his offensive game. And it really is true because dude, like Ab could give you 30 on any given night when he was healthy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
yeah, like even my bad for cutting you off. But I remember just reading the comments and then people because we didn't grow up at that time watching T-Mac in his prime. Like I think only thing I remember from T-Mac was when he was with the Spurs for like that trying to mooch for a ring. But that was like 2013. I remember he got in the game and I got excited because I had heard about him and I never really saw him play. I was like, oh, that's T-Mac. Obviously wasn't the same version. But no, when he like people were saying like at that time in his prime, I think it was also 02-03 was probably his best season. It was a debate if he was better, if it was better between him and Kobe at that time. You know what I'm saying? So that just goes and puts in perspective how skilled that dude was. So just like I said, it's not that high. We're just talking about game or whatever. I got Kobe. Good Lord, that internet is killing me.
Yeah.
Like an alien.
Yeah. Okay.
Did y'all hear that?
I can hear you though. I can hear you now though, I think.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely understand. I think I probably took your post wrong because when I just saw Kobe and then just go, I just blanked out skill probably. I just saw that and I'm like, oh hell, I was like, no, because it's so many things that go into being a GOAT of a sport, bro. It's the legacy. To me, legacy isn't 100% of it for me. It's half legacy and half skill. I base it on
because even the quarterback thing, like we always talk about the quarterback thing, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying legacy from a legacy stamp. I'm just saying. I'm just saying from a legacy standpoint, not from a skill. There are plenty of quarterbacks who are better than Tom Brady, but from a legacy standpoint.
Oh no! Stop! No.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Okay, but there are quarterbacks who are better than Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying. It's valid what you're saying.
Okay, quite frankly, like Patrick Mahomes, I don't think Tom Brady reached it from a skill standpoint. I think Tom Brady reached a Patrick Mahomes level. I may be crazy for saying that, but I'm just.
No, he won't. Yeah, I mean, skill wise, I can name about 10 players. I can name about 10 quarterbacks better than Tom Brady.
Yeah, like skill wise, Aaron Rodgers is killing Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So same thing.
Maybe not 15, but 10. I can definitely name 10.
Damn, this nigga's about to say 15. Probably not 15. Probably 10 though.
You'd be surprised, actually.
Y'all think that's Tom Brady?
that cheating old dude cheating.
His legacy is just built off of cheating, especially them early 2000s.
Yeah, at least half of them, bro. That's crazy. He got like 7 rings, and I can point to 3 or at least 4, damn near 4, to where like I'm like that don't make sense. Because we've been watching TV before. We've been watching TV before long enough, even sports in general, to know when something ain't right. Like Ty, you even point out with some of the NBA games this season where you was looking at them was like, what the fuck is going on?
Specifically, game 6 or 7 of the Eastern Finals.
Yeah,
was it like last minute? I was like, something going on.
Because it's just like I'll be telling you, bro. I'll be like, sometimes you would think the players wouldn't do anything fishy, but the way they be playing sometimes is crazy, and the way these refs be refereeing games, we they got to be point shaving for the other team or whatever, trying to do something to win a bet. Like I remember a couple referees in the NBA and NFL that got suspended and then got put in jail for betting on games and got caught. But to go back to your original point of top 5 players all the time, they got the like the best skill in the NBA. I would probably say mine probably look a tad different. I don't know. It's of course it's Michael Jordan, Kobe, T-Mac. I don't know if I would put LeBron in. I'll be honest.
I put him in there because like a courtesy thing. So what question? What if I replace LeBron with KD? Would that be crazy?
No, you can, because skill and just a player being better than somebody is 2 different things. So just because you got more skill than a player doesn't mean you're necessarily better.
Mm-hmm.
Just overall dominance of the game, because you can have some of the most skill in the league, but that don't necessarily mean you're more dominant than a Shaq or goddamn Giannis or whatever. Because we can say who's a big man that got skill. I can't even think of one, but you get what I'm saying when I say that. But I would say mine is Michael Jordan, Kobe, T-Mac, Penny Hardaway, AI.
Ooh, Penny. Okay. Yeah.
Penny really was Russell Westbrook with a jumper.
Yeah. With some more size too.
With some more size. Like niggas don't really realize y'all need to go back and watch Penny. It's the only reason people actually wear phone pauses now. Oh, Blake was okay. You walked into that one.
I said a little bit earlier. I didn't know when Carl was talking about some just put it in, or something like that, and then talking about some. He had a couple of pause moments. I said pause. I think the viewers will get it, but yeah.
Man, you acting real unholy right now to have that but God shirt on. That's
you better be thinking positive with that shirt on.
You thinking a little negative. You might want to take that shirt off, put on another one.
You're saying just give it to me.
I didn't say
but say
oh, you wrong, bro. I heard what you said.
What do you
No, you can't repeat that.
That was a bad joke. It was a bad joke.
You can't repeat that. I'll just say it. Hold on. Go ahead.
So we good on that? Are we good on that argument? Or y'all want to make any more points?
I was gonna name my 5 until you started clowning and.
Go ahead. Make your point, Blake.
So easy. What is?
Go ahead.
Something's wrong with that nigga, bro. Okay. If we just going off top 5 game, I'll go Jordan, Kobe, AI.
I should have put Kyrie in there.
KD. I'll say Kyrie too.
Yeah, I might put Kyrie over AI. I'm be honest.
I'll say Kyrie.
Argument. That's a tough. I don't know. That's a tough one because I've been arguing people hellas about that one.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's that tough. I'm be honest. For me, at least, I don't think it's that tough. Like I can just look at Kyrie game and just see the overall handle. Yeah, AI has handles. He has a crossover, but Kyrie, compared to Kyrie's, he can't touch him. To me, he can't see him.
It's like people that have so much game, bro.
I'm saying that's why that list is so long. Like seriously,
you talking about E-Mac, Penny, shit. You go back to, I say like, could you say, you can say like a Clyde Drexler or Chris Mullin.
Hell, Clyde Drexler.
Probably not Clyde.
I could say if he was saying like top 15, I could put Rod Strickland ass in there.
Rod Strickland, Tim Hardaway,
Stevie Franchise. I could put niggas like that in
there. Yeah. Ooh, that's another
Melo.
Yeah, Melo.
There's a dude from the 80s I put in there too. Bernard King.
Yeah. It's a dude that was starting before Kobe got to work when Kobe was a rookie. Eddie Jones.
Nick Van Exel. Eddie Jones, yeah.
Nick Van Exel, yeah.
Put the Iceman in there too. Dr. J.
I wouldn't.
Dr. J. I would, dog. Yeah.
Probably not Dr. J.
Yes.
I don't know. I probably not. I probably draw the line there. Hakeem.
Yeah, I said him earlier.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's the face Carl got stuck on, bro.
Good Lord, it's the string. Oh my God. I'm gonna try to blank it out on the post edit.
Look like somebody twisting.
Oh God, he gonna hate this. Ain't nothing we can do about it.
Ooh, that's disgusting. Look at him.
Oh, I want to take a picture of him. I'm not gonna do it. He gonna come back in. Oh God, I could have took a picture. I ain't gonna do that because he ain't gonna do that to me. You said what?
I have serious issues. I hope you know that.
Who, me?
Your little comment you made.
Yeah, I hope they ain't hear that on the on the stream. That was hella bad. That was a horrible joke.
Yeah. I don't even know what happened.
Back to normal.
Like you freezing too. I don't know what happened. Did I drop out?
You're gonna hate the face that you got paused on. I'm gonna try to blank it out in the post edit.
I told you it looked like
bad. Was it bad?
Oh yeah, it was bad.
Okay, cool. Blake go make little jokes about it. But yeah, I was saying because it's some of the players that's like skilled, but we obviously know Shaq wasn't the most skilled player, but he was the most dominant. That was the point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's some players that are just more dominant than the skilled players. But
look at the game right now. Oh, my bad for cutting. My bad. I cut you off. My bad.
No, you didn't.
I don't know why I'm being polite right now. No, like Giannis is probably number one. I mean, you can argue Giannis is number one in the NBA, but he's not probably the top 5. He's probably not the top 5 most skilled at all. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's the best player.
Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is more skilled than him. Like I think that's obvious. But do we have more heart than Giannis? No, I'm just
hell no.
I don't think
they call him.
They call him what?
They call him Run and Dunk Man.
Who Giannis did? That was funny as hell. Hey man, he ran and dunked to that ring.
Yes.
What hot takes y'all got?
Yes, he did. We just talking about like.
It could be my all time.
I don't even know what hot takes. I'm trying to think what hot takes do I really have. Just in general, just like from you, somebody like from this season, or you just saying in general?
It can be anything NBA related. It could be all time. It could be right now. It could be whatever.
I say this, I gotta look at the Lakers roster, at least right now, how it looks right now, earlier today. And if they don't get Kyrie, or if they don't get some more people, they're not making the playoffs again. That's my hot take. Because their roster looks like it looks terrible. Like Carl Face.
So question. So your take is Lakers don't make it with what they have right now, currently.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I think. Oh, go ahead, Carl.
No, I said no. I don't know because I don't care how many jump shots Anthony Davis has knocking down by himself. If I can't count on his I don't want to say that. Blake will take that the wrong way. If I can't count on him to stay healthy, I don't know how they're going to get to the playoffs. So
I think in a perfect world, Blake, if they're healthy, there's no doubt they get to the play. Because quite frankly, they didn't get to the playoffs. Like they played bad, but they would have gotten to the playoffs if they got healthy, if they were fully healthy. So if they're healthy, then yeah, they'll get there with that current roster. They even made two really solid additions when getting JTA. And who's the other guy they picked up? It was somebody else I was pretty high on that they got.
Buddha. His Instagram name is Buddha.
Lonnie Walker.
Yeah. Lonnie Walker. Those are two really good rotation pieces. So if they're healthy, then yeah. But if they're not, then I can see them not getting there. But I think with the roster they have right now, plus a new coach, they should be fine. You know what? You said what?
Can I read the roster off so the people can know? So guards, you got Russ, Taylor, THT, Austin Reeves, Lonnie Walker, Max Christie, Scottie Pippen Jr. Forwards, you got LeBron, Stanley Johnson, Wenyen Gabriel, Juan Toscano Anderson, Troy Brown Jr., Cole Swider. And then centers, Anthony Davis, Thomas Bryant, and Damian Jones. That's a championship.
That's like 15. That's like 20 niggas. Damn near.
The name their starting five.
Russ. I guess. Well, they didn't even mention Kendrick Nunn, so I'll say they probably gonna have to start Kendrick Nunn as
if he's there. Yeah, if he plays.
Probably not even. I don't even know if they go. We might cut
Russ, Kendrick Nunn, LeBron, AD, and Thomas Bryant. That is a terrible team. No, I'm not gonna say that's terrible. It's still not good, but I won't say it's terrible. Ooh, boy, they ain't getting to the playoffs.
Thomas Bryant. Yeah,
I doubt he starts. So you said Russ. So okay, let's go. So Russ, who's the two guard?
Kendrick Nunn.
If he's there, okay, you may have a point here. If he's there,
I doubt he's the two. Even if he's there, he's gonna just start right away.
Yeah, I agree. That's a weird starting lineup next to Russ. That's horrible to have next to Russ. Then LeBron. Then, damn, really? Like, who else is gonna be who's gonna be 4 and 5?
Man, might throw Stanley Johnson ass in there. I don't know.
It's not a great lineup. It's not a great lineup around your 3 stars, but it's that team. If what are you saying?
You said 3.
Come on, man.
3.
Really? Huh?
Where you get 3 from?
Dude, come on, bro.
I'm just asking. Where you get 3 from?
Russell Westbrook, LeBron, and AD, bro.
They both damn near just won.
Is it?
One nigga can't stay on the court. The other nigga just be throwing shit off the side of the backboard. So.
Unless you talking about,
I really that ain't no superstar. That's average nigga shit to me. I'm just being honest. And I'm not laughing because I'm being serious.
That's below average.
They call Anthony Davis street clothes and they call Rush is the nigga that can't shoot no more. So it's just like, at what point are we just go call, I don't know, whatever.
Okay, but also all in all, outside, so I see what the point is. So that roster, if all 3 guys are optimized, should be able to make the playoffs. But it's not championship level. That's not a championship level roster right now. Now, it's crazy to say that that's your big 3, I guess. But yeah, I know I sound
small too.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's a big.
Yeah. So, but you know what's funny to me about the whole Darvin Ham thing too? Like Lakers fans are making me laugh because they're like they picked him up, and then they're like, oh, he's a defensive minded coach, and he's gonna. Wasn't Frank Vogel a defensive minded coach too for his whole career?
And look what happened to him.
Yeah, so I'm like, why are y'all acting like Vogel's not? I mean, Vogel's never really had bad defensive. I mean, in Orlando he did, and last year he did, but they're like that. Lakers fans that got me confused with that. I'm like, Darvin Ham's good, like I guess, but his whole selling point right now is, we're gonna play defense and we're gonna get back to that. I'm like, but that was Frank Vogel's whole selling point too. So what you see? What do you see, Blake? What you see?
Laughing though, you talking about we gonna play defense, man.
No, yeah, I'm like that's his whole selling point. I'm like they've been playing, they Vogel, yeah.
Nigga talking about we gonna play defense. I would hope so.
Yeah, he said with Russ. He said with
right,
Russ.
right. He said you better.
Hey, he said with Russ.
That's like me giving you some food and said, "Well, I'm gonna warm it up." Well, please do.
Right, I would hope so. Like,
hey, he said with Russ. He just gonna try to play him on the defensive end and nothing else. That's what he gonna ask for him to play defense.
We gonna have
when has that nigga ever played defense?
He gonna stand back.
We all know Russell Westbrook, the type of player he make a shot. That's the only time he go play defense. If not, his ass go mosey on down the court like he ain't do nothing.
Then I saw him at the summer league. I'm not gonna just give Don Ham a tough time.
Let's talk about that.
He was in the summer league, and then he was saying we're gonna use Russ in the screen. He's just repeating stuff Vogel already did. He's like, we're gonna use Russ as a screener, and then Lakers fans were, oh my god. I'm like, bro, they did that last year. So he just repeating stuff they did last. Yeah, he held repeating stuff they did last year.
If you can't, I repeat this in the episode. If you can't shoot and you play with LeBron, you don't have no business being on the damn team.
Nah.
I don't know. That's what matter of fact, that's what these niggas get for picking up a nigga that's decreasing in his prime. He not in his prime no more, just the Asian player. That's what you get. Paying him $47 million to do not shit.
I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that. Well, let's bring up what he did in Washington the year before. Let's not act
okay, but it's about what have you done for me lately? You got to update your resume,
right? But was he all right? But I'm saying during that last offseason, will we say that he was like this deteriorating player after what he did in Washington?
I mean, but he had a good
last year and he sucked.
That's what
I'm just saying. Did they pick up a bad Russ? The thing about Russ when they got him was he's just not a good fit. It's not that he can't hoop no more. Nobody was saying Russ can't hoop no more when they picked him up from Washington. People were praising him in Washington. He put up numbers there.
Yeah, but the thing is though, when he puts up his best numbers over the last, I'd probably say couple years, they don't really result in winning.
They don't amount to nothing.
There were other reasons for that.
But plus, it's weird to me that he had a good second half, but he had a terrible first half. But then with Houston too, he had a weird. I think it probably was right. No, it was the same thing. He had a weird first half. What'd you say? He had a bad first half, but then second one. But you can also say it's because they found out a way to kind of fit him around offense better too.
It's the other way.
You can go both ways with it, really. But I'm basing on. I get what you're saying. We didn't say it when he came to the Lakers. I definitely didn't. But I'm saying it now because of what I saw. So.
Yeah, I think the thing with Russ, basically, you brought up the Houston thing. I think it's a good point. The thing with Russ is it's just very, very tough to figure out the best system for him to be in. Houston had that issue. You got it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Washington really didn't have that issue, but the Lakers had that issue. It's just tough to. It's not that he can't hoop. We obviously know he can't hoop. It's just tough to make things work for him. You know.
You know why? I don't think his type of when he discovered the triple double thing and the way he wanted to play like that after KD left. I don't know if he can actually mesh with another superstar that way. I think he's best at his best when it's just him and a bunch of other good players surrounded by him. I don't know if he can necessarily mesh well with another superstar playing like the way he plays now after KD left. Because when he didn't used to play this playing style when KD was there, it's definitely different. A little.
I counted that with the Paul George thing. Paul George almost won MVP, when he was there that 1 year. So I think Russ can. Russ can play with the superstar. It's just tough to find the right ones. Like right now, we're talking about what's the best fit for him. It's just really, really tough to figure out where the best fit.
He can't shoot because he can't shoot.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's really pretty much it. I'm gonna grab my charger. Y'all just take over for a second.
Okay, yeah. But Blake,
I'm still looking at the roster. This is hilarious, bro. No, I'm still looking at the Lakers roster. They suck. Well, I gotta stop saying they suck. They're just not good. Even
you can't have those. Yeah, you can't have those type of caliber players, and then it's such a drop off. Like it's a huge drop off. Like they really have. I can name like 5 niggas on that team that's G Leaguers, damn near.
Oh no, this whole squad is a G League team. If you take out Russell Westbrook, LeBron, and AD, this is a G League team. And what they think adding Kyrie is going. When you really think about it, bro. You add Kyrie to this. What is that going? Okay, so that's Kyrie, LeBron, and AD. Look at your bench. Your bench is awful.
Yeah, no, because you got Thomas Bryant, that's an average player. You got Wendy Gabriel, average player. You got Stanley Johnson, that's another average player. THT ain't what we thought he was gonna be. We don't know what's gonna happen with Kendrick Nunn. So,
and they the only first round pick they got is in in 2027.
They might as well trade that pick because they need to win now.
Man, that's Jesus. That's funny. That's actually funny. And if they end up trading those that 2027 and that 2029 first round pick, that's gonna be even better.
But no, yeah. We can keep talking about Russ though, but yeah. So I made a good point with the nobody really thought Russ was declining like he is now when he came to LA because we saw second half of the season what he did with the Wizards. And plus, first of all, that first half he had with the Wizards 2 seasons ago or whatever wasn't that bad, but we know he could play better. Yeah. But this whole season, this is some of the worst basketball I've seen a superstar player play in my life. That's how bad it was.
Ty said it, and I'm gonna say it again, but he just does not fit with this team, dog, at all. Like you can't play he can't do that either. You can't play Russ off the ball with LeBron, bro. That's just not gonna work. I don't know what they thought they were getting when they were talking about, oh man, yeah, let's play him off the ball. We gonna win with this. Now look,
that is true though. That is true. Now I think about it, I don't know why I thought it would, because I don't know. I guess I thought Russ shot would hold up somewhat, but it definitely didn't because he damn near anytime you had a home crowd, you get the ball, they tell you no, don't shoot. That's how you know that nigga playing bad.
That's
because home crowds, especially in basketball, don't boo their own players. So
I think we all thought we kind of trusted you're gonna go play with LeBron. We know you're gonna just work on it. There's no possible way you're gonna zero in on catch and shoot shooting, and he just didn't show it. So yeah, I just think that's what it is. To me, it doesn't. I know he threw shots off the side of the backboard or whatever. I know that, but
several times.
But at the end of the day, Russ ain't no less of a to me, this doesn't affect how, this is, I guess, kind of still a hot take, and I've said it before. This doesn't affect how I do Russ all time. It really doesn't. It just doesn't. My opinion on Russ hasn't changed. We've never seen a point guard like him. To me, the positives just outweigh the benefits. Has he won a championship? No. Can he lead a team and win on his own? No. He can't. But, I mean, what's he laughing at?
Laughing like a little girl, bro. What the hell?
Nah, bro. I just...
the fuck? I just saw. When you was talking, I just saw this nigga doing this.
I'm forgetting the young boy dance.
I mean,
no, I just saw something funny on Twitter, bro. I'm finna send this to y'all. Hold on, bro.
Yeah.
Is it Russ related?
No, it's some Mark Jackson.
I think a little less of Russ because, like I said, I don't know if you agree. I've never seen a superstar player his caliber play this bad a whole season. Like, of course, superstar players, they have bad games, but this was like all time bad.
Oh, yeah, but like I said, but my thing is the positives outweigh the negatives with him.
Hold on.
No, he's.
And I think you probably saying that because you go love Russ through thick and thin, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is it?
I think it's what you said. I think he's laughing at what you said.
Nigga still I love him through thick and come on, Carl.
Bro,
you so immature. We gotta stop this, bro.
Nigga, you about to be 21. Grow up, nigga. Hey, Ty. This nigga 21 acting like he need a diaper change. Nigga about to be 21 acting like a kid. What did I say? What he was laughing at?
You said you said Ty gonna love Russ through thick and thin. You started laughing at that.
I didn't mean it like this.
Nigga said, good Lord.
Yeah, no, I feel you, Carl. I see what you're saying. But like I said, to me, I think the whole triple-double thing affected how I looked at him. Like, I just look at how people talked about that triple-double, the Big O's triple-double record, and talked about how impossible that was. And for him to do that multiple seasons, and he broke an unthinkable. I personally believe this is another hot take. I just personally believe his triple doubles, as far as record breaking. Oh, y'all gonna hate me. I personally think his record breaking triple doubles are crazier than some of the 3-point records that Curry got.
Look at your snap, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That shit is out of pocket. That's out of pocket. What is wrong with you, Blake?
You sending on DM or snap?
Who is he talking about, Blake? Who
is that Lamar Jackson?
Some dude named Bernard.
Who is this?
In his pocket. Okay. That's weird. That's some certain activity right there. Blake, you like that, don't you?
No, y'all gotta.
I can't read it.
Lamar Jackson.
I'll read it later.
Yeah.
That boy, hey.
But no, I think. Yeah, no. But I think what was I saying?
I was just about to say that boy doing the wrong occupation. Well, go ahead.
They people have no idea what we're talking about. They're like, what are these niggas talking about? But
go.
What was I saying about Russ?
Go watch, bro. Go.
Don't
plug
Look
it. Don't even plug it. Don't even plug it.
They got a grown guys doing a split. That's a shame.
Can't even hear this dude. Just get it back. So, what was I saying about Russ?
He sucked. I mean, I'm just playing. No, you were talking about this triple double.
I thought the triple double records were the craziest records broken this decade or this past decade. And think about the records that were broken. You got the Curry 3-point shooting records, the in-game records. A triple double is you're getting double-digit statistics in 3 major categories, and you're doing that for the entirety of multiple seasons.
Yeah, you just can't get out first round. You can't get out the first round.
Oh God!
But you know.
Yeah. Whatever. Even if you're aiming, that's hard. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying. But I mean, he led them to winning records and all of that, so it wasn't like he was just doing it and they were just. They were just sorry ass teams. You know what I mean? So they got him to the play. They didn't get him deep in the playoffs. They got him to the playoffs. So they weren't like just for nothing at all. So that's just that may be crazy. But I take Westbrook's records he broke over some of Curry's records that he broke. People are gonna hate me, but the triple double thing is just very, very, very difficult to do. Let's make that a tweet tomorrow. That Ty said that Russ's triple double records were more significant than Steph Curry's 3-point shooting records. And tag me in that too, so they know it was me.
I'll tag you. It's just I don't know. You brought up because I brought up. I don't know if he can play with this playing style anymore. Play with like a superstar type of player, but he played with it with like Paul George. But it's Paul George. Paul George that season was playing like a superstar type of player. I don't know if he's that now necessarily. He just might be a star next for a while. But I think he can and can't because I've seen times where he struggled with it. I've seen times where he held his own with it too. Mm-hmm. With James Harden, that one never really meshed for real. Like I think he should have.
Yeah, very true. That was a very weird. That Houston thing was so weird. That was such.
Russ be burning a lot of friendships, bro. Every team he go to, he loses a friend. That's all I'm gonna say.
Is that true?
Damn near. And I don't know if him and James friends no more. Him and LeBron ain't friends. You see how they were spread out that summer league game. Ain't nowhere in hell them niggas friends no more.
They can't.
Goddamn,
bro.
Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant left his ass because Russ was still in the shine and shit from him.
No, that's another season. No, KD left for his own little self.
I know. And then you got I don't know. The only nigga that he holding on to right now is your boy Bradley Beal. Ty, that's the only one. They got a video.
We're not doing this right now.
Let that go, bro.
Let's talk about this.
You looking in that too a little too.
Yeah, we've been apologize you for that. This boy he's insisting that we watch this.
You seen when he saw it, Ty, he started smiling.
His eyes lit up a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't see that every day.
Yo, nowadays you do.
You want to get funny? You see it every day.
Oh, okay.
Oh God. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Blake, what's you got any hot takes for us?
He got a hot take.
I'll say. You said what, Carl?
Nothing. Go ahead.
I say. Well, I don't think this is a hot take, but I think Kyrie gets traded before KD, and KD doesn't get traded until season starts.
I was gonna ask you that. Do you think I was gonna ask you, do you think what's gonna happen is they'll just wait to the regular season and kind of see what happens, or like it'll happen this summer?
But they said on ESPN, I don't know. They said on ESPN they talking about like they're prioritizing Kyrie a little bit more than KD just because of first of all, the Nets asking price for KD is ridiculous, to be honest with you. Even though he's Kevin Durant and he's got 4 years left on his contract, bro. The things they asking for is kind of wild, to be honest with you.
What are they?
It is, but it's not.
One of them, Minnesota, they wanted Ant, Cat, and like 5 first-round picks.
Yeah.
And then I told you they asked the Lakers for AD, LeBron, and those 2 first-round picks.
Yeah,
man, I ain't hear about that one. I
heard that. That was funny. That was hella funny. I read that.
But that Minnesota one was true. That they was basically asking for all they damn players.
Yeah, that shit was funny. That LeBron was funny as hell. I never read like a post. That shit was funny.
But let's be honest, the Nets just gonna have to swallow this tough pill that we just gonna have to get a whole lot of picks from a team because we're not about to get every team star player and make them just restart their whole franchise. They're not going to do that. So the best thing you can do is maybe get an all-star caliber player like from Toronto. Maybe you get like Siakam and then picks or something, and a couple, and maybe a bench player or whatever. But that's the best you probably go be able to do.
Yeah, it's just crazy to me that this is how Brooklyn. It's just mind-boggling. This is how I remember literally our reaction when Harden ended up there, and then how we're looking at things now. It's insane.
I have soft niggas do soft nigga shit. No, stop playing. No, I'm just playing. They ain't soft. They ain't soft. It's probably BBL. But they ain't soft. But it's just. You said stand on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. No. Fuck it. Then. Yeah. I said what I said. Then. Hey, I said what I said. Soft niggas do soft nigga shit. Hey, thank you. I stand on that shit. Then. But no. Yeah. It's the fact. It's the fact that he was under contract and he just. What's Todd doing?
What is he doing?
He on the contract. Is KD on the contract and he didn't live it out and he just wants to get traded. So,
are you all right?
No, I'm not gonna bring it back up. I just saw this other shit again. So I saw the tweet again. So yeah, yeah. I got another random hot take because I'm tired of talking about Brooklyn. The Nuggets, if they're fully healthy. They are top 3 in the West, and they are biggest threat to the Warriors.
They could be, but I don't know if they will be healthy.
First of all, do y'all think the Warriors are still going? Well, okay. I saw some people. Y'all remember when the Lakers let Caruso walk in free agency that year before?
Yeah.
You think
KCP too, or traded KCP?
You think Warriors letting Gary Payton? Because they said a couple people in the organization didn't like that they didn't pay him.
They could find another him.
They could find another Gary Payton.
They can find another Gary Payton.
Because he's athletic, but you can find another just defender anywhere. I love Gary Payton, but he's just a defender primarily. I hate to say it, but. Very dope player, and there's very few guys as athletic as him, but
I think
they definitely. I'll say this though, with some of the players out or whatever, like the Clippers, some of their players been out with the Nuggets. Yeah. I definitely don't think I'll say this, and I don't care. I definitely don't think the Warriors would have made the finals if they had to run into like teams like the Clippers and Nuggets. They were healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, because they had a tough time against Memphis. I'm not taking anything away from Golden State, but they had a tough time against Memphis. They had a tough time without Ja.
Carl was so mad, bro. They was down by what? They lost by like 50 at Memphis.
Yeah. And I remember telling you, I think it was game 5 of game 6 when you all said when Ja wasn't gonna be there. I told Blake, I was like, don't be surprised if they keep the game close. And look what happened. They damn near won a game. Blake was like, oh no, Ja not there. They gonna whoop their ass.
We was watching that game 6 too. I was they kind of pulled away with it. I kind of figured once they started getting that momentum because it was a certain point. I think Curry and they put them up by 4, and I was like, yeah, okay, that's
shit. Since we on Memphis, we could talk about Ja little trash talker. He been going on a little tear lately. Ja with the trash talker.
Apparently, one of those posts was fake too. That
ESPN is dumb.
Idiots. Because that one of those posts was fake. He didn't even say. I think the one where he said,
"Say where the." Yeah, no. Say where the post was from, Blake. Do you know where it was from?
Say that on there.
Yeah, I'm not saying it either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
I'll tell you.
I didn't know about that. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, but I think it was a quote like him basically saying he would Michael Jordan wouldn't be successful in today's league or something like that.
Oh, he'd be another superstar. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. People have taken a lot of news from that page thinking it's real. Like I think ESPN has done it multiple times actually. And they had to apologize for it.
The way that page, he's talking about Ball Sack Sports. The way that page twists the news is the funniest.
Some of that shit seems real though.
It's hilarious. Josh said, "I knocked Michael Jordan out," and then you be thinking, and it looks like ESPN. It looks like ESPN, but it's not.
Yeah, they have some other stuff on there too. I really can't say.
Yeah,
it be next level.
Yeah, man, that's kind of interesting.
Is Josh so Blake? Are you annoyed by Josh trash talk? Because I know Carl's about sick and tired of it.
I mean, he's just. I guess I don't know. Somebody on ESPN. One of them. I'm sorry.
Just say about ESPN.
Stand like you told me. Stand on that shit.
Shut up. One of them on ESPN, they was talking about it's a thin line between confidence and stupidity, and I agree with that. I think he's kind of borderline teetering on that stupidity line, and that's very thin, very thin.
Yeah, he's thin too. He's skinny dude. Yeah.
I think what he said reflects what a lot of young people say, though. I really do. Like I just because we're moving. I think you just kind of notice this too. We're moving into an era where these guys are younger than us. So like I'm gonna use an example. I remember it was like Rising Stars Challenge last year, and somebody asked Jonathan Kuminga about, I think it was Gary Payton or something like that. And they were like, compare so-and-so to Gary Payton. And he was like, I don't know. I never watched him play. So we're moving into an era now where these guys are just going to reflect the way that a lot of younger people think. They're going to regard this era as the best era of basketball. We're moving away from people who watch Jordan play the game. We're not in that era anymore. So when Josh says things about Jordan being another superstar, if he played today's game and all of that, that's just, to me, it's not that crazy because it's a reflection of what guys near our age are saying, because that's just, we just grew up. Like, Ja didn't grow up watching Jordan. He didn't grow up watching, so it wasn't that crazy. It just reflects what, like Gabe, like there are a lot of Gabe, like our friend Gabe, like there are just a lot of guys who think like that on because just basically based off of what we've seen. So it's not crazy because I've heard people say stuff like that because we didn't grow up really being able to admire. We do because we watch it. We do, Carl. We do because we watch, because we pay attention to those throwback highlights or whatever. But other people don't because they didn't grow up. They don't really pay attention. They're just gonna watch what they grew up watching. So it wasn't that crazy because that's just a reflection of what a lot of young people on social media are saying in regards to basketball. It wasn't that insane to me.
Yeah, no, because he didn't say Michael Jordan would last in this day and age. That was actually the fake quote. The one that was real was him saying he had cooked Michael Jordan, all this shit, all the other stuff. But to me, it's a thin line, like Blake said, between being confident and just being stupid, because you have to. It doesn't sound right to me when you haven't accomplished that much in the league and you talking about other players that you might be better in, and they've accomplished way more than you, and you're just having your first great year when the other niggas you talking about that had like 10 of those to your one or something like that. That's what it sounds crazy. I mean, you have to accomplish a little bit more first to start talking shit like that, in my opinion.
Out of respect for the game and the art, I agree.
There we go.
You even look at it from a rap standpoint. Like I agree. Like it'd be disrespectful for, like, we all like Baby King, but it'd be disrespectful for him to come out and say, like you just can't.
I'm better than Tupac.
Yeah. Like you just can't say certain stuff because it's just like disrespectful to it shows you have to appreciate the art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The sport.
Case in point, he was at the restaurant. He gave the lady the tip. The lady asked him who he was. He said, I'm Black Jesus. I would have slapped the shit out of him for saying that. What are you saying?
That's kind of weird.
That's over the top. I'm like, this dude really got it's gotten like that probably last year. He wasn't like that in previous years before. I don't remember.
Yeah, so to your point,
I like showing off.
Go ahead,
I like people showing off their confidence. I like the personalities and all that. But I mean, I don't want to sound. How they be hating and stuff like that. You need to go dribble. Man, let them.
But the thing is, you have to the players that have confidence. A lot of them have accomplished something. You don't want to be the player that hasn't accomplished a ton and just talk shit like that. Like what that, it doesn't add up.
I say this though, Ja's one of the 5 coldest dudes in the NBA of the last 10 years, just from watching him. Just as far as entertainment, he's one of the most entertaining players I've seen. I'm watching basketball since 2013.
You like seeing him dance, to do that dance, huh?
Dude,
he ain't stop doing that dance.
I ain't.
That boy do that dance. That boy do that dance anymore. I'm gonna think something else of him.
No, I think that's funny, Carl. You was over there talking about this.
Oh, here we go.
You like that gritty, huh?
No,
oh, you weird. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just
weird,
saying,
bro.
I'm just saying he keep doing the dance. I'm just saying, Ja keep doing that dance. I'm gonna think something else of him. That's all I'm saying.
He said you like that gritty. Like when you go out there do that gritty, don't you?
they said he be practicing night before in the hotel room.
You like when he danced up and down half court, huh? No. But what I'm saying is I'm just saying, so it's not like he's coming from like he has the right to be confident. And on top of that, he better back it up. But that's my only thing is he has to have continuous 25 plus game seasons. He has to back it up. So that's the only thing. If he doesn't, then we're going to look back at it. But right now, I don't really care. Yeah. He's young. He's like, what, 22, maybe younger. So it's what, he's like 21, 22?
22. I think he's 22.
Yeah.
20,
he did sophomore year. 22.
Somewhere around there. But yeah, he I hope he stays healthy too, because I didn't think like his first couple of seasons he wasn't really like getting like problems or whatever with his knees, but then this year he had like a whole lot of problem with it with his knees. So
yeah, very true. What were you gonna say, Blake?
So I just saw this. This is a hypothetical trade. I know y'all saw like Utah's thing about trading Donovan Mitchell, all that. Y'all saw that, right?
Damn, I forgot about that. We should have talked about
that. Okay, so I just saw this hypothetical trade that they showed from Bobby Marks. So I'm gonna read this off. Brooklyn would get Donovan Mitchell, Mikal. This is a 14 trade. First. Yeah, this Ty, you muted.
14er?
Yeah, 14 trade. Brooklyn would get Donovan Mitchell, Mikal Bridges, and Miles Turner. Phoenix would get KD. The Pacers would get DeAndre Ayton. And Utah would get Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas, 5 first-round picks, 4 of them coming from Phoenix and 1 from Cleveland via Indiana, and 3 swap rights from Phoenix.
That's a good trade for you. It's not going to happen, but that's a very good trade for Utah. I think it's a good team for multiple trade for multiple. You said Ben Simmons, and for Utah it's Ben Simmons and who'd you say?
Yeah, Utah gets Ben Simmons and Cam Thomas along with all the picks.
Yeah, I like it because if they want to rebuild, that's a great place to start. And I think Simmons' best place right now is on a rebuilding team, so even he can develop.
Only thing about it is that they had to give up. I'd rather give up Cam Johnson than Mikal Bridges, to be honest with you.
Yeah, there's a major difference between those two. I think if there's that's what they want, they have to give up Mikal Bridges because that's a major difference between those two guys. But Phoenix can re-up with Cam Johnson. I feel like as far like I know he's not going to be the same defensively as Mikal Bridges, but they can re-up and just ask, like he's not as great as him, but just ask him to do some of the same things, and he can do maybe like 75-80% of it. And to the point that Kevin Durant's going to be there, you'll make up for the point that Bridges defensively isn't there. So it wouldn't make much. To me, it wouldn't make much of a difference. But I that's a lot. But I don't think it's crazy at all, especially for Utah.
Personally, I would like when Brooklyn gets back a little bit more, to be honest with you.
Who was that again?
They get back Donovan Mitchell, Mikal Bridges, and Miles Turner.
Donovan Mitchell, Mikal Bridges. Yeah, and they can just kind of go right back into this place to where, now Kyrie wasn't involved in this?
That's no, Kyrie wasn't involved.
Oh, yeah. Most likely they're not going to be involved in the same trade.
Yeah. So then go out and play with Kyrie and Donovan Mitchell with that roster. That'd be pretty dope to see. And that's a contender right there. Mitchell, Kyrie.
Yeah.
Some of those other, the bench is going to be a little bit of an issue. Maybe not a contender, but they're a good team.
Yeah. What would bother me about them being a contender is they're both like below 6'3". That's I don't know. 2 guards that height. I don't know if I've ever seen it being a contender like that. I don't know. I'm worried because they're both skilled. Obviously, they're like top tier players, but I don't know.
They'll get enough buckets. I think the size, like they have enough size as far as big men go. Is Andre Drummond still on that team?
Nope. Nah, he went somewhere else.
Nah, he in Chicago. He went to Bulls.
Okay, so they don't have him. And their bench is going to be an issue too. So Bridges, Kyrie, Don, they'll be a fun team to watch, but they won't be a contender. So I don't know.
The trades over here that they talking about Warriors. What do y'all think about the Warriors potentially?
Please don't even.
Yeah, don't even read it off because I also was going to say another one of my hot takes was that the Warriors fans are worse than Knicks fans. That was my other hot take because they have 2 seconds.
Let me get you hip on Warriors fans. Half of them aren't real. Half of them are bandwagon fans. So
Yeah. Lakers facts.
Fans, I think personally.
What'd you say?
I said Lakers fans are worse than you can. I like the Warriors fans. Laker fans are worse than Knicks fans.
Yeah, and of course you like the Warriors fans.
No, I mean they cool. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with them.
Yeah,
but
them
Lakers,
bandwagon. They like you. You a bandwagon fan. I be forgetting you won. Shit, I'm one.
I'm not.
Well, no, I'm not a bandwagon fan. It just depends on the player. Honestly.
Girl, you even
I can't say that I am.
I got Luka my dude now because LeBron go retire. Luka go be my dude now. So Anthony Edwards too. It's two dudes. What you say? What Ty say?
I wasn't saying shit.
What'd you say?
Blake, how many times?
Blake, don't start this again, bro.
Blake, how many times you gonna do this, bro?
We gonna cut this down. We gonna cut.
I'm gonna do it all the time.
We don't do nothing all the time.
I can't wait till we get. They gonna cancel you, boy. Oh, them alphabet boy, they gonna come for you.
Hey, don't worry. Hey, people, I promise you by next episode, he ain't gonna say this no more. So I know what that mean when I say that.
We mean up Friday. No more. Let's get it cracking.
He ain't gonna say none of this no more. I have a little confrontation with him.
Wait to be here next episode.
He ain't gonna say this no more. Let's go come in. What did he say? I can't even hear him.
He said, "I'm gonna be here the next episode. Episode after that, I'm gonna keep
you gonna be here. You gonna be. Hey, Ty.
You won't do nothing about it, bro.
Ty.
You do anything about it. You gonna sit there. You gonna park yourself and pour up that chewed up black seed.
Hey, Ty, bro. He goes, Ty. Damn, I can't get it off, bro. I let him keep laughing.
He said, "I'm gonna be here the next episode, the episode after that."
He gonna be here, but with two black eyes, looking like this,
look like a raccoon.
Especially, I'm a run.
Did he already do look like Mordecai or Rigby, whatever them niggas on regular show? That's a great show. That's like one of those. Yeah.
He said, "I'm gonna be here the next episode, the episode after that, I ain't going nowhere." That boy got to remember everything.
I'm gonna knock that nigga out straight. He go knock the nigga out straight. Blake the type of nigga I hit him. Blake the type of nigga I hit him. He ain't gonna fight back. He just go file a lawsuit on my ass. Some shit.
You ain't laying a hand on me, boy.
He go file a lawsuit on my ass if I hit him.
Okay, man.
And we saying the jokes ain't laughing as hard as him.
Y'all know I laugh at everything, bro.
Yeah.
Man, that doesn't.
You just burned you some calories, boy.
I did, boy. I just be laughing. Oh man, that does it for this episode. What do we usually say? Download episodes on Spotify and Apple.
Yeah.
Don't forget to start your own podcast with Buzzsprout. Y'all still, I ain't gonna do it this time. Start your own podcast with Buzzsprout. The link is in the description. Guys, we got a lot of stuff coming up. Merch is gonna be coming up soon. Hopefully by the end of July, we'll have our store open. We're going to have about 1,000 subs. Hopefully by
not hopefully. We all speak it. Just speak it. Don't be like Blake. Don't teeter around the edge or whatever. Don't be soft about it. Say that shit like you mean.
We may do it. I mean, we may. I don't know. If we do enough.
Ty, look. I mean, we may do it. No, I want to speak it to. I don't know. We might.
We got to pray about it.
We are gonna have it. Say that shit with your chest.
He got something.
Oh, cause the episode he got something, bro. He ain't getting my ass. If I got to, I end this shit on my end. He ain't getting me.
When he start doing that, he got something.
Get out.
That nigga shirt made out of recycled water bottle.
We can't even hear what you said.
If that idiot can figure it out.
You heard what I said, Ty? You heard what I said? That nigga Blake be wearing shirts made out of recycled water bottles. I noticed that. That nigga should be hella stretchy. I caught that nigga Blake wearing a blanket t-shirt one time. I didn't know what he was doing. Go ahead. Yeah, it wasn't funny.
Oh, I thought you was finna say something. Okay, I was. Yeah, and nobody else got any more jokes. We gonna close it out on that.
Wolverine ass beard. Go ahead. You close it out.
I know you got. I'm gonna let him get his last one off.
I ain't gonna say.
Both y'all niggas work at Big Lot.
Oh, why you getting on me now, bro?
Oh, my bad.
You got that Bud Light.
Got the orange shirt on.
You know what I said, Blake?
You said
that Bud Light picture.
Hey, Blake. Hey, Blake. What's that behind him?
All of
He stole that from Blake. He stole that from a stained glass window at the church.
Carl
stained glass windows.
Carl Pastor be telling everybody to hurry.
Blake, bro.
Let's go. Blake. I got Blake.
Blake. You know that iron. You know that iron. Paul,
hurry up now.
You know that iron Paul Amy be carrying.
God ain't got time for that.
Blake.
What's up, bro?
You know that iron Paul Heyman? I mean, not Paul Heyman. Undertaker used to carry.
Yeah.
The iron he carried. That shit right behind Ty. If you look at it, that nigga used to control the Undertaker. What was that nigga name? Not Paul Heyman.
He got
Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer.
A Bud Light sign in the back.
It's an incense in all them niggas' cars. I don't know. Shit, I just thought of that shit. Niggas funky.
Niggas funky.
You just end it.
Yeah, close it out on that.